Yeah, tested and trusted. Yeah, you have been there before. Fine. Some people do something just to aim some chance of getting into that place now. You see this thing we you guys are talking.
They never understand it. It's Jimmy Whitey.
To be a man is not a day job. Yeah, to really be a man is not a day job. And if you're a man wherever you are in any part of the world, I want to hail you. And if you're a married man who is gathering a family, it's not easy. Even people that are in diaspora that has family know that it is not really easy to take care of a child, take care of yourself, your wife, and the family as a whole, plus bills that is everywhere. So I hail. And if you're a woman, then I hail you too. To be a woman is not a day job, because women are the one, that soften the heart. And that is why it's always good to appreciate every single person on earth. Appreciate everybody. It is good. And a lovely Good Friday. This is Friday morning. A lovely bright Friday. You can see it outside there how lovely it is. Anyway, I want to say good morning to everyone that are in this podcast, that are watching me, all my fans, wherever you may be. I want to say good morning and a beautiful Friday morning. Yes, I'm always your boy Jimmy White, the host of this program. Yeah, we have come today to bring you a limelight of what is happening in the politics in Nigeria. Nigerian politics is booming and booming. I told you that, listen, do you know what is really making me happy? What is making me happy is because citizens of Nigeria, a lot of them are not interested. Yes, so they're interested in politics. You need to see people talking about both online, offline, everywhere. And that is the reason why APC or PDP or whatever thing they call it should be very, very careful. The reigning administration, Tinubu, your administration, be very careful, because people are interested. There was a word that was coming the other time and saying, listen, this time around, it is not the election of the parties, it's the election between Nigeria and Tinubu. And I laughed. I said, that is very, very nice. Election between Nigerians are angry. Anyway, there's a clip. Before we go into this clip, there is something that Akitu, and a man that was there, that he was also one of an ex-president too. Him and Akitu, I don't know, teaming up together in the coalition, and they have something to say, to expose to the public. But I have a question to ask them. And this is why I want all of us to watch this presentation. They're always coming out now with presentation, to go with this presentation of Akitu and this man and see what they are trying to expose. Then I have a question, and I know that definitely that they will reply that question. Anyway, watch and see this video and we'll come
former, I think, Secretary to Government. Okay, Malam Bashir Sayedu, Malam Jafar Usadi, and Aisha Galazima, all of them were subjected to harassment in prison. So this is a clear case of wanting to suppress democracy.
Yes, sir. It is really scary that people that claim to be Democrats or fought for democracy or even went on exile due to military rule are now using state apparatus to suppress any dissent, any disagreement, or even differences in political views. It's quite shock, and honestly, to me, it's a disgrace. I mean, for people to behave the way they are behaving. And so it means that all the years of saying we are for democracy and Nadeko, it was all pretense, it was all fake. And all the claims that we are fighting for true federalism and so on, it's all fake again.
Yeah,
because this government is trying to centralize everything instead of devolving power to the lower levels. So, but the sum total of this is that we are facing an evil of such a large proportion in the history of this country that if we don't all come together and end this Tinubu administration by 2027, Tinubu will try to be our Kolbia. He will stay, he will be president for life. All the signs are there. This is how Kolbia is like.
Yes, yeah.
All the signs are there. So we don't have a choice. And you are our leader. You have done this fight. You have fought the military. You have experience in democratic governance. And when you and Obasanjo were in charge of this country, no one has been in prison because he has different political views.
Absolutely not.
Never, not once. Even President Buhari with his military background never did that. And here we are facing full-fledged civilians. But they are worse than any military regime we ever had. So your call that we must unite is a timely one. I think the people of Nigeria have made up their minds that this government must go, APC must be voted out. What the people of Nigeria are looking forward to is us. We must provide the leadership and the unity of purpose that we've talked about. And
I thought we should, more than any other time before, we should unite and fight against, fight this government. Fight them to a point of sending them out of, of governance. So I think there is need for unity because otherwise, individually and collectively, nobody is safe in this country.
yes, sir.
So that's why I wanted to come and commiserate with you. And unfortunately, we had to travel. And I hope your mom is okay now.
She is fine.
So we thank God. If we could fight the military and send them out,
Yes.
there is no reason why we cannot fight these people and send them out. Remember, there is nothing to be scared of. What is it that we have not witnessed in the military? We have lost lives. We have gone to prison.
Yes.
We have gone on exile. So what else?
Nothing new.
Nothing new. So we just have to,
face them.
Yeah, we have to face them and take them out.
You guys have seen what Atiku and this man has just said. And you heard them saying that Tinubu administration is the worst administration, and definitely that Tinubu is not even ready to leave the seat. That if we are not careful, if Nigeria do not come, Tinubu is going to reign for eternity. That they saw it. Now my question is, Atiku, I will talk straight to Atiku. Now, Atiku, every time they have there's an election coming up, you always come out to want to come and be the president of Nigeria. You're an assistant president, and in your time in the government, and the times that you have had chance to be in the government, what change did you do? I know that the time of the military, you guys were there fighting and everything, the military was out, yes. But after that time, that shows that it has to stop. When you had that chance of being in that government sitting, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? That is mine. Because if you want to talk about that time, at that early time, the world was a little bit better. The world was better. Things was floating and we expected you. So when I see you, and good luck, I used to like both and Buhari and, may the soul of Buhari rest in peace. Now you guys are bringing and talking about Tinubu. Tinubu is not my choice. So me, I'm not voting for Tinubu. Even if I'm sleeping, I'm not going to vote for him. I know somebody that I have to vote for. But what I'm saying is, in essence, is that now you guys sat there to talk about Tinubu, that Tinubu government is the war, Tinubu is want to take over, Tinubu don't want to come down again, this is what Tinubu is planning, this and that and that. I just want you guys to know that this game that you guys are playing, that you guys are playing, both Tinubu, you, all of you join together, and all of you that in that house are playing, coming out to say something just for your own selfish interest. Just you guys' selfish interest, and that selfish interest for you, what the cause is for you to be a president of the country. Fine. It is a party talk. Listen, if I am also there, I will oppose you. Even this is the time that most of you will even betray your friends, because the friends that I come, I heard what Wike was saying, what the friend of Wike was saying about Wike, that Wike himself, that he can give Wike his phone, but when it comes to leadership, Wike, he will never select Wike. And Wike came and said, okay, fine, since you have not said anything about me, me too, let me say something about him. And this is the time for exposure. We know that is the game that you guys play, just to put Nigeria in action, to fight a battle that they don't even know about. And Nigeria will be confused. Who do we fight? Who do we do? Who do we do? This is the time. But what happened in the long run for a very long time? Now, at the end of the day, you know my problem? My problem is that a lot of you now are coming and talking, talking. When you guys have that chance now of being in that seat, this Nigeria will even become the worst. May God forbid. Nigeria, that's why we have to be very careful. You see, I say may God forbid because I know that Nigeria will be better. But not with the kind of you guys. I have said it before. In my recent podcast, I've said several times that if you have ruled Nigeria before, I said it when Buhari was coming back. I said, if anyone that have run a country before, I know they're so tested and trusted, but sometimes there are ones that have run the country. They run the country, they run it well. But when they leave that place, do you know their life? Have you checked their life after they left? Do you know that some people, when they leave a seat and they might go back to see if the country appreciate what they really do, and if the country do not, some people they not really, or if they have the chance of coming back, they will retrace that step and become bad the way you never, just like Buhari did. Yeah, Buhari did it. Buhari was good in military, came in civilian, scattered. We do know why he did that. The same thing was Obasanjo did it. Obasanjo, as soon as he was put to prison, he pretended, came in and used anger. Pains of, oh, you put me in prison, you put me in prison, you still came and put me as leader. You don't understand. It's not like they did it like it's like I don't want to. They did do it like Mandela. They did not fight any civil war now. I want to say sorry. I mean, colonial. Is it colonial? We have already passed colonial. This is just Nigerian Obasanjo, or is it military and Obasanjo people that they were sending them to jail? They were sending them to jail. So what I'm saying in essence is this, is when you guys have the chance of getting into that place now, you see this thing we guys are talking, it will be silent. Now the country will now face you guys and start answering, oh, you told us that this and that and that and this. That was the reason why I'm talking to all of you, both Peter Obi, both you Akitu, both Goodluck Jonathan, both. If I was given the chance, I will ask all of you to leave. Yeah, if I was given, I will ask all of you to pack away. Yes. I don't use tested and trusted. Yeah, tested and trusted. Yeah, you have been there before. Fine. Some people do something just to aim something. let me do this one good and let me. So I will still examine you. That is the way Nigerians are feeling. Do not look at that tested and trusted. He has done that well. Oh. He wants something. Listen, people come like an angel of light, but do you know their steps? They might not start it there. Win your heart first. Then you call them, they come in again. They know their step. When they get into the step, they now see them in action. Yeah. They can take back everything that they have done for you in 1 minute. And that is why anyone that is coming, they have to be investigated. Akitu, all of them, both Sunek, all of them, if anyone that our good luck Jonathan, as many of them that want to get this ticket and come back. Because it's anytime they are doing election, just see them flying from different places, from wherever they are hiding from. They will come out. You'll be hiding. When the election, you now come out and start talking. Because you want president of the country is now a product. Yes, now. It's a product now. If the country is not a product, how will even be appearing? The ones that are sitting in the country, that are supposed to even be the one to rule the country. These ones that have traveled somewhere, they are all hiding somewhere, enjoying themselves somewhere, enjoying relaxing, eating the one they have stolen. Then they know that one, they will now rush out from nowhere like ants, coming out to come and look who they will rule. And now saying that Nigerian, listen, let me tell you something. If Nigeria will follow the way it is being done, like in other countries, and see that every person that buy a ticket is being investigated. Go and check the background after the person. What has the person? It's just like, now let me tell you, just like when you leave a job in diaspora. There's a country, if you leave a job, we have been working, and you now leave job for 6 months, 1 year, you have not been working. You write a resume, then when you send it, they will definitely, when they see the years, they will definitely tell you that, and you have a gap. That in this gap that you have for 6 months, so what are you doing? You need to explain to them what you are doing during that period. It does not mean because you have an experience on this. You might have an experience on that, you might be working on that, but you have left it for a very long time. You are not there. You are not active. So when you have left the presidency for a long time, you feel that, oh, I've been there before. I've ruled, I've done well, I think I've been nice. We don't have it. Listen, GMT or whatever thing have changed. We don't know what they call the economics. It's changed. Don't you see what they call this thing? Economic, this thing, the climate change. All those, this economic crisis, things that are happening. Things have really changed. It's not like you days. You won't come and use those brains and come, no. You don't bring those. This is Y2K compliance. In the Y2K compliance, we don't need people like, because the way you will come to rule the country, even if you are given a chance, is the same way you have ruled before. That's your memory, that's your brain. So you don't have any, like you guys don't have any intellectual, like if you want diaspora president, they always educate themselves, they always move forward, they always make sure they are in line with the things that are happening. Though they are not young, but they are in line with the things that are happening so that they can give the best of presidency to their people, to the young ones who are the future of. But you guys are ruling for your own belly, the betterness of your children, and the houses that you want to buy. That is Nigerian. And that is the mindset that many of you have, that these people have given to so many youth in Nigeria, that even Desmond Elliot, that Nigerian thought that will be better, that the youth thought that will even carry them, came there and started behaving like people. Yes, now the mindset now, I had a lot of youth have gone in. So that when by the grace of God, when I come to Nigeria, I'm going to be doing a street census, to tell you people that that if they want to be, if you have the chance to be a president, what will you do? They will tell you. I know how many guys that have told me, if I have that chance, I just collect my own. If I have that chance, just take my own, get my own share and get out. Yeah, that's what they do. When you get your share, that's what all the mindset. Let me take my own share. Councillor, let me take my own share. The governor, let me take my own share. Senate, let me take my own share. House of Prayer, let me take my own share. Everybody, let me take my own share. We have taken my own share. I've eaten my both in police. Everybody, let me take it. So everybody, so you are taking your own share. It's not everybody. Why those ones that have not taken their share will now be struggling over how to get into that position to take their own share? That's a mindset of Nigerian, the youth, Nigerian, the youth. Most of the youth in Nigeria, I don't mean all. Also, even not only the youth, there's many people in Nigeria. That's the mindset of them. You people started it. So why would they would do one, after all, you hear somebody say, after all, is it me that will better the country because they are finished, what is remaining there? They have finished everything. It's true now, they have finished the whole budget, everything. Then they want to leave the skeleton for you to come. And when you get in there, you don't see any money that you use in running the country. You see what they do? They take the whole money and leave empty casket for the next president to come and say, and then now different to the war, what is it now? Start build. Oh my God, these people are so frustrating. People so frustrating. Anyway, I think I'll end my podcast here, but I need you to see that it is not really wise when you talk about somebody, when you know both feather flows together, that these people, you guys are all together. If you have the chance, just because you are not the one sitting there, I bet you that if you are the one sitting there that like Tinubu, even Tinubu will be more better than you. Yeah, let's bet it. Let's give him the chance. Let's see the Tinubu will be more better. But it's just like a shame to me that our people that they call Papa, old men that are there, none of you are trying to retain a name. It's a shame that none of you are trying to retain a name. But what you guys are always trying to do is to what? Is to just eat, loot, go to a hotel, go to a hotel, have fun with all those, apana, and all those young, all those them. You know what I mean? That's what you do. Call them to your lodge houses that you guys are, hidden lodge houses, resting houses that you guys have, potential lodge houses. We know all those things now. Mess that you guys hide somewhere, having fun. That's what you guys are missing. That's what many of them are missing, because when you are no longer in the government, you will not be having that fun, because the reigning parties now, they used to have party for themselves because they are the reigning government. The money is entering their party. Everything from all the budget, everything, so they are enjoying. That people that selected inner caucus them, they are enjoying. They go for party, they buy houses, they share the money, they call out, they go anywhere. They must just follow them. Yeah, they are wife. May God forgive you. If you put, it's time for Nigerian to take back the country. And when Nigerian take back the country, I will advise Nigerian, listen, when we take back this country, our country back from the hand of all this 419 fraud to them, and people that are coming to loot our money, eat it, and looking for how they will get more ticket to enter, and finding how to lie against themselves. You see how they are cursing themselves, how they are talking. This one is talking this one, that. When Tinubu come and talk his own now about Akitu, and that man and Wike come and talk about, if you see what Wike used to talk about Akitu, they will not believe it. Talk like so many things just because of that seat. Just because of that seat. Just to get themselves into that seat. enough of all this thing here. You people should go to your, you know what I advise Atiku, you Wike, whether Wike, what they call this man, Wike, Tinubu, as many of you that are fighting for this presidential seat, whatever thing, govern all of you, please. I want you to go and pack yourself in one house, sit down and be talking this thing to yourself. Please leave the broadcast for us. Don't bring it out. We don't want to see it anymore. Nigerians, by the grace of God, God has started putting the inside the head of Nigerian people. They have started thinking, they have started having sense. God will use Nigeria to bring their own president that will rule the country. Nigeria need to take their hand and bring president. We don't care whether it is ticket or not ticket. Nigeria will use their hand and bring their own president that will rule them. And that president will respect what they call democracy, and Nigeria will be better. Not you guys. For you guys, I don't trust you guys. Anyway, that's the end of the show. Please subscribe, comment, and like this video. I will see you guys in the next podcast. We have a lot to discuss today. There's a lot to bring out. So do not go out. Stay tuned, and I'll see you again and again.